Hi, welcome gamers. We were having a little fun beforehand. So this is the Tea Dragon Society card game because it is a very fun short game for anywhere between 2 to 4 people. So the whole purpose of the game is you are a tea dragon and you will have your own little starting dragons. Today I will be starting with Rooibos.
I got chamomile.
I didn't say.
And the whole purpose of the game is that we are going to be going through the seasons and we are going to be buying memories and also cards from the market to try and rack up as many points as we can towards the end of the game. It's a very chill game that's very quick, anywhere between 20 to 40 minutes to complete, depending on how many players you have. This is our tea dragon starting deck. The cards that are in here are specific to each dragon. You can see here that they are going to be highlighted with the characters' little dragon's names, and the starting cards will start with a little ST here at the bottom right. Everybody has their own specific tea dragon and there's the Tea Dragon starting set. So to start the game, you can draw a card and you will grab the top part of your Tea Dragon set and flip it over into your hold. Your hold is basically your hand. Each card has a growth value, and those are the cards that you're going to be using later for purchasing any of the cards from the market or from the memory. A lot of cards have a lot of effects at the bottom which will trigger as the different circumstances for the card are met. Each dragon has their own little personality that has an effect. Like Robios right here likes to be entertained, so whenever I draw an entertainment card from my deck and I don't have one in my hold, I get to draw again. Chamomile over here likes to sleep a lot, and Ginseng here likes to eat a lot. How the memories here work, as we go to purchase things, we are going to be purchasing whichever one each player wants. And the moment that we are down to one left in the pile, we are going to remove that card and we are going to move on to the next season, which will then bring in a new set of 4 memories, and we will continue like that all the way to winter, which then will make it where when we have the last winter card, the game is over and we tally in points. Each of these cards have values at the bottom of them, which at the end get tallied. Some have higher, but of course they are harder to keep. When drawn, discard this and a growth card. So it is hard to maintain some of these cards in your pile, so you have to strategically buy them when you think it's the best time. A lot of these cards have special effects, like it increases the value of the card based on how many of a specific card you have. But as we play the game, you'll see those cards. And I think with that, the person who starts is the person who's mentoring. Now, because I am the mentor, I start with the mentor card, and whenever I go to buy something, I have to spend this, and it gets passed to the person to the right after I do spend. First action I'm going to do, draw a card. I draw a feeding card, and with that, I pass my turn. Now, it goes to the person to the left.
Feeding. But I can't do anything with that either, right?
Yep.
It's not my... Okay.
Your chamomile likes sleeping, so...
This is so mean.
And then now it goes to the person to the left of you.
Draw a card. It's feeding.
Oh,
I like
that's
to eat.
feeding. Yeah, there you go.
So she just drew a feeding card. As you can see here, the feeding card is specific to the Ginseng dragon in that its effect will activate.
Ooh.
She cares about feeding, and now because Ginseng doesn't have a card that is feeding in its name, as she drew this card, she will draw an additional card.
Oh.
Entertaining.
There you go.
There you go. And now it's the end of her turn. And then I will go ahead and draw a card again, and I drew another feeding.
Oh.
And after that, I will pass my turn. It's your turn.
Okie dokies. Next card, sleeping! Yay!
There you
That's what
go.
this little guy likes.
Yeah, so Chamomile likes sleeping, so you will go ahead and draw an
A
additional
$7
card.
card. Okay. Entertaining. That's not... Who is the one that likes that?
That's actually
Is
me.
it yours?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry.
Sleeping.
There you go.
Sleeping.
Yes, almost the whole game is here.
Yeah. Alright, and now it's my turn. Now I have choices. I can spend money to buy. I think I'm going to go ahead and buy the feeding clock. So as I spend the 3 growth that I have on the top left to buy the 3 growth caustic card down here, I'm going to discard these 2 cards into my discard pile. This card will pass to my right, to the person to my right, so they have an additional thing for next turn. And now I have this card in my hold. The effect of it, whenever you draw a picky, which is a very specific card from my deck, it will make it so I do not have to discard a feeding as I draw that card. There are some cards that make you discard and it lowers your value and puts them back into your discard pile and all that. So like, it's a lot of revolving and going through the deck. Now that I bought a card from the market, we are going to grab the top card from the market deck and add it to the pile.
Teapot.
So now we have an iron teapot. This is one of those special cards where the cost is equal to 1 point for each memory you have at the game end. These are the memories. So if you buy this, you want to probably buy more memories so you can acquire more points. That's the little bit of the strategy with the game. And I think with that ends my turn, so you can go ahead.
Me? Okay. Draw another card. Sleeping!
Your dragon usually activates from sleeping cards, but that's only while you don't hold any other sleeping cards. So because you already have a sleeping card, you don't get to draw again.
If he was activated, I'd draw a second card?
If you didn't have a sleeping card, you would have drawn a second.
Okay.
And now it is Rhen's turn.
I'm gonna buy. So I'm gonna use 4. And we're gonna. Where's this card? You just put it to the side.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's gonna go.
Yeah.
There you go.
And
And then I'm gonna buy a Rhen. I just like the memory.
Now it is my turn. I will go ahead and draw. Entertaining.
Yay!
There we go. Now that I don't have an entertaining, I will draw again. And I drew a sleeping. Very cute card. And it is your turn.
Okay. Alright, this one is grooming. So I've got.
Now it is Rhen's turn.
Yeah, I don't think I can buy anything.
You can buy stuff.
I'm
Just
sure.
remember that you can only take one action. Either draw a card.
Okay. Or buy something.
I'll
Gotcha.
So because I didn't have a feeding, right? I get to draw again.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you do get to draw again.
Uh-oh.
What is
So
it?
you got Grumpy. When drawn, discard this and a sleeping. Those are the type of cards that will affect your game as you play. There's
Okay.
different. They get grumpy. They get picky. They bite. The trap sea dragons are very.
It sounds like me.
Their mood can vary. So it is my turn. I will. Let's see. So I will go ahead and spend 2 to buy the milk.
Oh, no. I guess, is it my turn? I should buy something, because I have not yet. I am confused as to how to use, like, this.
You buy these because you want to try and accrue the points that they give.
This
At
is
the
a
end.
memory.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this would give you.
That would be 4. I guess let's do I should get a memory for you. And then you get the grooming, or
Yeah.
the card.
My turn. I'm gonna go ahead and draw. Grumpy. When I draw this, discard this and I'm sleeping, but I do not have a sleeping, so I just
Okay.
discard that. Oh, I realized that. It wasn't. I'll skip my next turn.
It's all good. I'm going to draw a card. So this is board.
Yeah. So board. When you draw this, discard this and entertaining.
I don't think I have an entertaining, right? No, because I got rid of them all. So,
When drawn, you
Uh-huh.
discard this card and an entertaining if you happen to.
oh, if I have.
We'll buy the teapot. So I'll discard these, right?
Yeah.
And then I'll buy the teapot.
It's cute.
And then that goes here.
Goes into your hold. Yes.
Okay. I keep forgetting where that.
It is now my
Yeah, your turn.
And I will go ahead and draw. Entertaining. So, because I don't have an entertaining as I draw that, I will draw again, and I draw another entertaining.
Oh.
And I will go ahead and pass my turn.
Okay. Do I? No, wait. I guess I could. If I spend this, is it going to negatively impact him?
If anything, it's better, because that makes it where now they make it so where you're not holding any sleeping cards, which will make it where your dragon can then draw an extra card.
Oh, okay. Then I guess I will. I'll spend that for the bed for
Yeah.
him. Okay. Because everyone needs a comfy bed.
And then we go to the next bucket. Insect.
Insects.
Whenever you draw a grumpy, do not discard a sleeping. It is good too.
Being influenced, I feel.
I'm being pressured.
Entertaining.
Entertaining.
They're just cats.
During my turn, I will go ahead and spend I'm going to discard these for 4. You can go ahead and have the mentors.
Oh.
And I will buy the musical instrument. We'll make it that when I draw an entertaining card, I draw again. And then I will pass.
Okay, I need to draw another card. Oh, okay, so I got picky. When drawn, discard this and a feeding.
You don't own any feeding, so that just goes into your discard.
I'll go ahead and be a bad person again and then buy. Or buy. And I'll go and grab this one. When drawn, discard this and a growth card.
The growth
A growth card is any cards that have a value.
Okay.
Oh, okay. And they have
So
the leaves
draw.
on the
Oh,
top.
when drawn.
Oh,
Okay, so it just chills there.
Yeah. So we are now down to one.
oh, you're right. The
One
memory.
spring memory. So now we are shifting seasons. We remove the last card from the memories, and we go ahead and move on to the next season.
Oh, okay.
And we are now in summer.
I like it. It's not as complicated as I thought it would be. It's fun. I like it. It's not really high pressure, which is nice. I don't do good with pressure, so I think it's cute. And it's fun and it's beautifully illustrated as well.
I think the game's going great. Everybody's working towards their thing. Camomile's working
Yeah.
towards their sleeping. I just bought one more entertaining card, so this will make it where now I can draw more cards as I draw my entertaining. That's kind of like the balance of the game, picking things that you think will help you in attaining more resources. But it's a nice chill vibe. Like you just have little tea dragons buy market cards, and hopefully at the end of it, my dragon gets the most value.
I've already played this game and I love it, so I'm happy to be playing it again.
I'm the noob.
I guess my game plan is the friends you made along the way. In the memories.
In the memories, yeah.
Alright, it is my turn then. Because Rhen just bought the old friend. So we're into the next season. So
We're in summer.
I will draw. I get a sleeping.
Yay.
And with that, it is your turn.
Okay. Okay, this is bite. Okay, when drawn, discard this and a grooming. I don't have a grooming. I don't have an anything.
Yeah, so you don't have a grooming, so you just discard that one
Okay.
card.
All right. Rhen.
Grooming. Just need that. That's my turn.
My turn again. Draw. I get a grooming as well. A lot of grooming happening.
Yeah, apparently this is like a herd of cats feeding.
Eating.
That's adorable. So okay.
Uh-oh. Bite. Oh, no.
So here's the first time this is happening.
Okay.
So with the bite, when it is drawn, you discard this and a grooming card. Rhen happens to hold a grooming card. So because she has this in her hold and she drew this card, now she must grab the grooming that is in her hold and put it in her discard pile along with the bite. All right, it is my turn. I will go ahead and draw again. Why not? Another grooming.
Ooh. Okay. Oh, I got a grooming. This is like a
All the
trying to
grooming.
pair everybody's
all the
grooming.
is happening at the end.
I feel like I need to buy something when you draw. There we go. Ooh.
Great feeding.
Feeding.
So you do not have a feeding card, so you get to draw again. And bored. So you get
Look at
to,
him just staring out the window, like, help me. Yeah, I didn't have it entertaining, so it just goes in my discard pile.
it is my turn. I will draw. Bite. When drawn, discard this and a grooming. Same thing.
Oh,
happens
yeah.
to Rhen. I will go ahead and grab my grooming and my bite and discard that.
Okie dokie. I'm gonna buy the little, let's see, 1, 2, 3 for this little one.
The craft.
Yeah, the craft. So this goes with like butterflies. Like this is memories, right?
Yep.
This goes to you,
Yep.
I think, and these go into the discard pile.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Rhen, is your turn.
Alright, so this is the last card of my
Oh,
deck, which is a sleeping. But
Once this runs out, you will go ahead and grab your discard pile over there. You're going to shuffle it, and then that will become your deck again.
do I add these in there or no?
You do not.
Okay, just making sure. You can go ahead and go.
All right, let's see. I will draw. Picky. When drawn, discard this and a feeding. When I draw a picky, I discard this card. And whenever I draw a picky, I do not discard a feeding. So this card negates the effect of this one. So these will go into my discard, and then I will go ahead and shuffle my deck.
Okay. Alright, let's see. So sleeping! Yay! Whenever you draw a sleeping. Oh, wait, okay. Draw again. Okay, so I just drew a sleeping. So, this is the last card. Entertaining!
So you drew a sleeping?
Yes.
Okay.
And the bed was here already.
And then this one, did you not have a sleeping for him? So when you draw this, it would cost you to draw because you don't have a sleeping, and this one would have you draw because you did draw a sleeping.
Right.
So you're going to be drawing 2 cards.
Oh.
So you draw
yeah, okay.
put it down,
Okay.
and then you're going to shuffle your discard,
Okay.
and
then
you're going to draw one more from the top.
Gotcha. One more card. Grooming.
Grooming.
I don't need that one yet either.
Surprise, surprise! I'm trashing my money already.
What's happening?
And I'm buying this one because it's only 2. So when I draw
There you
a
go.
bite, I discard this instead of spend my money. Ooh.
Draw. Grumpy. When drawn, discard this and a sleeping.
Oh,
You
the
did.
bed.
Yeah, the sleepy. Oh, okay. I got bored. So this one wants me to discard this and an entertaining. So do these. And discard pile.
I'm gonna draw.
Okay.
Ooh, feeding, so I get to draw again.
Ooh.
Entertaining. We're back in the Philippines.
Entertaining. Here we go. So I don't hold an entertaining. That will have me draw again. And because I did draw an entertaining, my musical instrument will also have me draw again. There we go. Now we're racking up the money.
Oh.
And this is why like stacking effects like this will have you like be able to get a bunch of money. I started that turn with only 2 growth cards, and now I went up to 6. So effects like that is what you want to be adding to your hold, so you can draw more and buy more and gain more value for stuff like
Okay. I got another sleeping. That makes him happy. I should probably spend these, let's see, next turn.
I'll buy some incense, so I'm not having to discard. And then
Fruit. Ooh, fruit.
that. Whenever you draw a feeding, draw again.
Ooh.
you better not.
Ren's like, I
You better
reserve
not.
this card.
No, don't do it.
Oh no.
Kid, don't do it.
Oh,
Kid,
So here's where you can have fun.
no.
I could leave this card because it would really benefit Ren's deck. But I could also buy it because I do have feeding cards in my deck as well. And I will have me draw more cards while Ren would end up having to buy different ones.
I shot myself in the foot.
So I think for the fun of it, I will go ahead and spend.
Oh no.
Oh, I do have to. Here you go. Have that.
Oh my god, you're so generous.
And I will go ahead and buy the fruit. So now, whenever I draw feeding cards, I can also draw again.
Okay. Oh wait. Okay. I want to spend something. So 1, 2, 3.
Tea dragon, war dragon is inside.
Yeah, I know. This is vicious. If I got 2 beds, would it just give me? I could draw 2 more cards instead of just 1.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do that. Then. You're 4. These are 4. Boop. All right. Yeah,
He's learning.
he's levitating while doing so. He's like
learning. And oh, I guess I'll draw again.
oh.
I will draw again. Entertaining. I don't want an entertaining, so I will draw for my Dragon's Effect.
No.
And then I will draw from my musical instrument.
So,
Okay, I don't have any points. 1 point sleeping. So,
okay,
blah, 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 blah.
I shall draw.
My turn. I will spend these 3 to buy the brush. When you draw grooming, draw again.
Oh, dude. Feeding.
But you know what? Sometimes that's just the thing that we just have to do. So here you go.
Thank you.
We're doing this. We'll do the board. I want the
Okay.
This looks cute.
I like the floating one. Oh, are you?
I only have one right.
Oh my god.
So I just want to say that she's lucky I don't have the money for it. It is my turn now, and I will go ahead and draw. Picky. So when drawn, discard this in a feeding. I don't have to discard a feeding because one, I don't have one, but also
Right.
my effect. But I do have to discard my name.
Okay.
And that is my turn.
Okay, so let's see. Because I have 3, right? Yeah. 1, 2. This is my 3rd card.
We're all caught up in the
And
farmer's
then.
market.
Thank you, Ren. That was helpful.
So I need to fix a rule change because I
okay.
realized that there's one factor that I forgot, and it's that when you buy a memory, you actually grab the memory and your discard pile, you shuffle them into your deck.
Oh, okay.
So any memories that are bought right now, we will just go ahead and grab.
Like all the ones we have right at the moment.
all
Okay.
the ones that are on the field,
And
and
put
you grab your
them.
deck and your discard. And you
Oh wait,
shuffle.
this is not my discard.
Are we
This is my discard.
shuffling our whole deck?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because you shuffle it into the deck.
They also have the autumn version available at Critical Hit Games, Maryland, on 2909 on Morton Road.
In Abington, Maryland.
Feeding, and I don't have one.
Oh wait, feeding. Yeah.
And I get to draw again because my boy likes it.
That's the foods.
He likes the foods.
All right, it's my turn. So I will draw entertaining, and I do not hold an entertaining, and I have my musical instrument, so we'll draw 2 cards. When drawn, discard this in a grooming, and then I'll draw my second card. Feeding, and when I draw that, I draw again because of my fruit. So I'm going to
Must be nice.
again.
How's it like owning a fruit, Ken?
Yeah, what's it like? I want to know.
I mean,
Inquiring mind.
let's just say stonks.
Your stonks are the only stonks that are going up at this moment.
Draw again. Grooming, and because I have the brush, I will draw again. And there we go. That is
Wow, you
my
have a
turn.
lot of grooming cards
Yep.
shuffled in there. Okay, wait. So me, my little dragon, grooming. Okay, Ren's turn.
All right, I'm doing it now before he steals it from me. Drawing 3 in the
Grab the
bed.
fruit.
I'm grabbing the fruit.
All right. I think I will go ahead and spend. Let's go ahead and
thanks.
spend it all, actually. Drawn, discard this unless you hold a grooming. Yeah. So I got that. So now I'm going to grab this, shuffle it into my deck, and then that'll be my turn.
Okay, I need to draw more. Dicky. Okay, so when drawn, discard this and a feeding. I don't have a feeding. It's okay.
Feeding. That's my only feeding, so I get to draw from him, and then, wait, discard this, right?
So you draw because you didn't have a feeding. So you do your board. When drawn, discard this in entertaining. And when you draw a board, discard this card. Yes. So you discard this, and then this will happen because you drew a feeding. So you draw again.
Oh, friends.
Yep. And that just goes there. When drawn, discard this and a growth card. So any cards that have.
Oh, the
We'll just
okay.
put feeding in there, because if I draw another one, I'll just get a draw again.
My turn. We'll
Can't
draw
lose if we're always winning.
entertaining. I don't have an entertaining in my
Oh,
instrument, so I will draw 2 cards. And then I drew a feeding and a grooming, so these 2 will happen, and I will draw 2 more cards. When drawn, discard this unless I hold a grooming, and then I draw again. So I will draw 1 more time. So when I draw picky, I discard this and a feeding, but because I have my card down here, I do not have to discard my feeding.
Okay.
And this is where the value of actually getting the cards and effects, you can see that in one draw,
Yeah.
I drew 5 cards and also was able to negate one of my negative effects from drawing the negative card. So it's about seeing what kind of cards are showing up and then building a somewhat little bit of a strategy. The strategy I went with is grabbing one of each of the different activities that my dragon does. So that way, if I draw any of them, I draw an extra card anyways. And then picking up an extra one of the ones that negates my negatives. Like, I'll see if I can find any more, but we'll see what that is.
You're building an empire.
I mean, yeah, but as it stands right now, Rhen and you are actually winning in value.
Oh.
Just because of
Okay.
you have 3, you have 2, and I have 3 here, but I know that in your decks you have more memories and cards that have higher value, which is what I haven't been able to get yet.
Okay.
But now we're gonna see where if I can get ahead with the strategy that I work. That's kind of like the whole idea of the game. Just work to whatever strategy, whatever fun you have. So.
I like it. It's more relaxed.
Yeah, it's way more relaxed. It's
Like-
really just like buy things, spend things, and then just see what.
And if you mess up, whatever.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like
yeah,
it's
not,
still.
it's not a huge,
Yeah, you're
it's
not
a-
like, oh my god.
Right, so-
Okay, my turn. Let's see, we got 1 point. Sleeping. When you draw sleeping while you hold no sleeping, draw again. So I get to draw again. Let's see. Entertaining.
And then because you have 2 beds, you actually get to
that's
draw
right.
2 more cards.
Oh my
when you draw
God.
Sleeping.
Okay. Okay, wait. Bite. So when draw, discard this and grooming. Oh wait. Yeah, that's grumpy. Okay. And then one last one for this guy. Bored. Okay. This and entertaining. Okay.
Yeah, so suddenly,
That's it. It's okay. Yeah.
but now you got those out of the way. So now you
Yeah.
know that you'll probably have better draws after that.
That's true. I should pay attention to what's left in my deck.
My turn. We'll draw. Grumpy. Whenever you draw Grumpy, do not discard a sleeping. So was protected by my incense.
Woo!
And that was my turn.
It's color for it's just purple.
Yeah.
I will spend 5, and I'm going to buy the picnic. That is the last one. So we are now moving seasons. And
Okay.
now we are going to be in the fall.
Cool. Sleeping. Yeah,
have 2
but
beds.
these happen. So 2 more. This one's grooming. Okay. And now they're sleeping. So wait, now that I've drawn another sleeping, does that re-trigger?
No.
No, okay.
Each card
Happens
only triggers once.
Okay.
Your turn.
So do I do that right?
Yep.
Drew proper. Yay! Okay. Oh wait, yeah, all the sleeping.
Your turn, right?
Dude, this is the best
Draw.
draw.
Entertaining.
All right, my turn. I will draw. Feeding. So I have the feedings card, so I will draw again. Then swimming. When drawn, discard this unless you hold a grooming. So I will hold and discard it, and I will draw again. Sleeping.
There you go.
And so I don't have any sleeping effects, so that's it.
Let's see. I have so many cards. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can't count. So. All right, I'm gonna spend these dudes for this little doodaddy.
Ooh, the brick.
A brick.
So this is a card in the market that has an immediate effect on all players.
Ooh.
The card reads, immediately each player may shuffle their deck and their discard pile together. I return this to the box and draw a new market card for the tablet. So this card immediately will have us. We may do it. You don't have to.
Oh.
You can go ahead and shuffle your discard pile and your deck. This gets removed from the game,
Okay, bye, brick.
and when we draw a new card. Oh,
Ooh,
the second
what is
card.
that?
The second card that has an immediate effect on the game as well. This card reads, Fickle Dragons. Immediately, each player is effective as if they drew. So because we are in autumn, we are affected by bored, which means everybody that must discard an entertaining card.
I don't have one.
I also do not have one, but Rhen does have one.
Goodbye.
So we will go ahead and move that out of the game, and we're going to draw this card.
I need to draw cards. Entertaining. I don't think I have anything else.
Draw. Rain. Looking a lot like rain.
It's
I will
raining.
go ahead and draw. Bite. Discard this and a grooming. I do not have a grooming, so we'll just.
Okay. Got a board. Okay. Board getter. I don't have an. Oh wait, I do have an entertaining.
You know what? I'll I'll go and buy. There you are. Wait, no, yes.
No.
You.
Me?
Right.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
There you go.
I'm gonna buy a musical
Me.
instrument.
Yeah.
My
Yeah.
turn. We'll draw. Grooming. I have one grooming thing, so we'll draw again. Here's the milk. So when I draw a picky card, discard this card. And like this is what I mean by market card. This is a market card that
Oh.
discarded, it goes into the discard market.
That just ate my my 1 point card.
Yeah.
All right, so I just drew sleeping, and this one says you can draw another one, and each of these.
Yep, you draw 3
So
cards.
3 cards. Wow. Okay, cool. Another sleeping. Oh.
Oh, you drew all your sleepings.
Grooming. Okay. Ren, it's your turn.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
Feeding. Oh my gosh. So I get to draw
My
him.
dragon is out.
Entertaining. So, oh god. All right, hold on.
Alright, so
I know.
so you don't have a feeding, so you draw for your dragon and
Yeah.
for your fruit. So
So
draw one more
I
time.
drew that for my
Yeah.
fruit,
Yeah,
but then I have this, so
Yes.
then I draw again.
and then you draw again.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I know. It's like what? It's a bonanza.
Alright, I will draw. Picnic. When drawn, discard unless I hold a feeding. I do hold a feeding, so I keep it, and then I draw again. Grooming. I have a grooming card, so we'll go ahead and draw again. Grumpy. When drawn, discard this and a sleeping. So I will go ahead and discard the grumpy and the sleeping. And I will pass.
Let's grab a brush. Brushy brush. I need 4. Okay. Okay. I think that's it. Right? Yeah.
Yep.
There you go.
I draw my last card. It's a
Oh,
bite.
there you go.
I'm draw.
The bite.
Bite.
You don't have the thing to protect you from bite, but you have this that when you draw a bite, you discard that card.
Oh, this?
Yeah.
Oh.
So that is going to go into the discard pile, and then immediately we'll put it into
Oh.
the
Okay.
Cha cha cha.
draw. Entertaining. I don't have an entertaining, so I will draw again, and then I also draw because of my musical instrument. Swimming. When drawn, discard this unless I hold a grooming, but I do hold a grooming, and then I draw again. Picky. When drawn, discard this and a feeding, but I do not have to discard a feeding. What I do when I draw the picky, I discard my milk, and then the milk will go into the bucket.
Okay. I need more points. Feeding. This is for grooming, sleeping, and that's at the end. Okay. I'm good.
Draw. Board.
I have a board.
Yeah.
This, which one works for board? There's a card here.
Thank you. So generous.
I'll grab that, grab my deck, shuffle it. And it is your turn.
Okay. So 3 have the grooming. This is okay. When you go to grooming, draw again. This one is my butterflies. When drawn, discard this unless you hold an entertainment. So yeah, you go and discard that. I do not have an enemy.
I draw. Feeding. I get to draw one more time because of my fruit. Oh, friends. Then draw and discard this and a discard. Oh, I guess we'll just do sleep.
I'll draw. Swimming. Discard this unless you hold a grooming. If you hold a grooming, draw again. Entertaining. I don't hold an entertaining, so my dragon will draw me again. My musical instrument will draw me again as well. Bite. When you draw a bite, discard this and a grooming. And that's my turn.
My dragon's like, I like sleep. Because
Leave me alone.
I will go with, I think I'll just buy the wind chimes for 3. Yeah. On top of it. So now there's a board protection and a grooming. Oh wait, that's just a huge thing, a grooming card. Okay, all done.
I was debating if I wanted to draw or not.
Alright, my turn. I'll draw. Grumpy, when you draw this, discard this and a sleeping.
Draw a card. It's bite. Okay, bite. Discard this and a grooming. Ah, okay.
I'll draw.
Mhm.
Grumpy.
And you have a drunkie. You do not have to discard the sleeping.
Yeah.
We'll draw as well. Entertaining. I do hold an entertaining, but I will still draw from a musical instrument. Feeding. I have the fruit, so I'll draw. Picnic. I do not have to discard this because I control a feeding, but then I will draw again. Sleeping. I do not have anything that triggers off of sleeping, so I will go ahead and that's my turn.
Okay. That's it? Alright. I just. It's your turn. I got it entertaining.
Baby.
Alright. Let's
Whoa.
this. With this, put an item you hold to draw 2 cards. And this card is sunset. So these two are basically the same, so we'll just go ahead and grab the sunset.
Okay.
Shuffle these, and then that's my turn.
Draw another card. Oh, this is one of those. Oh, when drawn, discard it. Okay. All right then. I don't know why I got that, but your turn.
Entertaining. I'm running out of space. Do I have the instrument? Yeah, I get to draw again.
My turn, I'll draw. Picnic. Discard this unless I hold a feeding,
Oh.
and then I draw again. Feeding, I draw again because of my fruit. Sleeping, I don't have any of the ones that draw from sleeping, so that's it.
Feeding. Drink. I don't think I have any.
Okay, so this goes. Sorry.
Oh, the mentors. Okay.
Yeah, I'm throwing
Gotcha.
cards up.
Gotcha.
And then I will grab Autumn Harvest, and then I just shuffle everything.
Yep, now that we are in the last autumn card, we are able to remove that card, and we are now in winter.
Oh,
That's awesome.
I'll draw. Bite. When drawn, discard this and a grooming. I do not have a grooming, so pass.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. I just don't have a lot. Picky. Okay. When drawn, discard this and a feeding. Okay. Oh wait, I'm out of cards. So just shuffle it again and.
Feeding right off the bat. Here we go. Entertaining. So I draw one more for the.
One more for the feeding, for the fruit, and one more for the
I don't
entertaining.
have a grooming, so that can just go away.
And one more for the.
Okay.
Yep. My turn. I will draw. Swimming. Discard this unless I hold a grooming. I don't have a grooming, but I will draw again. Sunset. When drawn, you may discard an item you hold, and then you draw 2 cards. Then I discard the sunset. I will go ahead and discard my feeding card, which then will go into the market. And then I will draw 2 cards. Alright, so I drew entertaining. I don't have an entertaining card, so I draw again. And then I have my instrument, so I will draw again as well.
The dragon's rocking there. Go Rhinos.
And that is it.
Me, I'm still just trying to get points. Bite. Okay, here we go. Nope. Board and grooming. So you can just hang out there.
I'll go ahead and buy something for protection. So. Buy
Tsunami.
gloves. Gloves, it protects me.
Alright, my turn. I'll draw again. Grooming. I have a grooming, so I'll draw a card. Grumpy. Discard this and a sleeping. Don't have a sleeping.
What?
And that's it. Oh wait, I do have a sleeping. It was
Oh.
hiding.
You're just hiding. Okay. This is my ceaseless attempts to get something to work picky. It wants this and a feeding, which I don't have, thankfully. So okay. Rhen's turn.
I will draw old friends. I don't have a growth card to discard, so it's just gonna go in there. I didn't have a growth card.
I will draw.
So I was like, wow, better draw now.
And that's all I can do.
Okay, sleeping. It's good. Okay, so 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Woo! Okay, wait. This one's just discarded. Yeah.
Yeah, when drawn, discard
Ding.
that card, but you.
But I got
draw
all these,
grooming,
yeah.
And you have a when you draw grooming, draw again.
Okay. Feeding.
So I just can.
Okay.
I don't have the bed, so that's just wait. Hold on.
Whenever you draw grumpy, you do not discard a sleeping.
Okay.
All right, my turn. I'll draw grooming, so I will draw again. Picky. When drawn, discard this and a feeding. Then I will shuffle my deck.
7. I'll just wait for a turn, I guess. So, Rhen.
I would draw. Maybe.
So that's it.
Draw.
There's only been one, right? I think I bought the bed.
When
Or
drawn, discard this and a feeding.
board. Okay, board. Do not discard your entertainment.
Feeding, but I have fruit, so I get to draw again. Grooming. I do not have a brush, but that is fine.
All right, we'll draw. Feeding. Have the fruit, so I'll draw again. Fight. When you draw this, discard a grooming.
Entertaining. I don't think I have anything for that. Yeah. So now I got 8. I can actually buy stuff later.
Do entertaining, but I have an instrument, so I can draw again. So I will do grooming.
Me and straight lines apparently don't get
Spend 2 to buy the
Yeah, I could just feeding, I guess, and 1 and an 8 maybe, and buy a milk. Ooh, people are like, it's your what? I'm like, no, you don't know how loud they can be.
Discard the gross card to draw 2. Do I want to do that right now?
Wait.
Which one gives me extra draw? We'll do entertaining because I have a. Oh my god. You know what? We'll fix it in a second.
Yeah, I know.
And then here's the draw board, but
You might have a card that
I
mitigates
discard.
it, yeah.
So we'll discard this.
Okay, so that goes
And then that.
back into the.
But
Is this the market, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And I draw what? 2 cards? Was it 2?
3.
3. I draw 3. Wow. All right. So that's 1 entertaining. So I get to. Oh god. All right. Hold on. And then feeding, which I have the fruit, so I get to draw again.
Yeah.
But that only happened once.
Swimming, discard this unless I have a grooming, which I do. Draw again. Grumpy, discard this and sleeping.
I'm gonna draw another card. Sleeping. When you draw sleeping, draw again 2 of those cards. So sleeping and brooming. But this only activates once. Don't work apparently. Yeah, I was gonna buy the monster. 8 in there. And what does he do? He just hangs out here, right?
Yep.
With the other.
So he will
That
get
lady.
shuffled in with your discard and
Oh,
your.
now or later?
Yeah, right now.
Now? Okay.
Has your endgame strategy changed, Rhen?
No.
Still the same.
Yes.
Not really. I mean, I'm just trying to amass the value to try and get the card and see if I can get it. Like, that's the thing.
The beauty is I don't have a strategy.
She's
So
just here
no. Yes.
She's not here for a long
I'm here
time.
for the vibe. It's cute. Yes, exactly. I'm looking at this and it's like my bunny and I'm like, you know what? I love my bunny. So
I have 11. I have 11.
Ooh,
So I'm gonna.
look at that.
Even though that one is +1 question mark, I like the art better.
Oh.
So
Hey.
I'm gonna reshuffle.
Draw. When you draw, you may discard an item you hold to draw 2 cards. Then discard 6. I will discard King Flop. Draw 2 cards. I draw Sleeping, but then I will go ahead and shuffle my deck and draw the other card. Sleeping.
Should I
Yeah.
draw? Okay.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, I only have like 8 points. Okay. Boop. Feeding. I don't think I have anything else to do with feeding.
It's group.
Grooming. I have a grooming, so I will draw a card. Entertaining. I do have a musical instrument, so I'll draw again. Grumpy. When you draw this, discard a sleep. And that's it.
Wait, what? Oh, I got my butterflies. Okay, when drawn, discard this unless you hold an entertaining, which I do not.
I'm gonna draw.
Rhen. And with that, I'm going to be bringing an end to the game.
Ooh.
I'm going to be buying the Winter Walk.
Alright.
So, alright, so we are going to show all of our points.
Okay.
And it looks like Rhen is the winner with
Well,
8 points.
you go, girl.